Hi besties, it's China, also known as XO China Doll Plans, I think. I feel like a rebrand is coming on. But anyways, I'm here with you guys today to do a memory plan with me for the week that I got my puppy and my mom got her puppy and they're sisters. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you already know all of this. It happened 2 years ago in September. So we're getting close to that, but this is my last spread of September 2023. This was a really significant week. Cookie and Cupcake are literally the cutest, and then obviously Cannoli is super adorable as well. But it's just been so fun raising them together and having all of their first memories and whatnot. So I definitely want to be back planning my 2023-2024 year because so much significant stuff happened then. So I really hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I will try to insert some clips of when we first got the girly pops, the girly twirlies as I like to call them. But you guys will see I have already filmed the base. You guys are going to just see me do the day by day now. Well, when it's time for that. But yeah, this is just my intro video. I'll try to remember to do my outro, but we've got my doodles pre-pulled. We've got my scripts, and I think I see my like labels and whatnot over there. So let's go ahead and get into the plan with me. Hi guys, welcome to a plan with me. Well, I guess not really a welcome. I've already done a sit down intro for you guys, but this is the plan with me base for the week that we got Cookie and Cupcake back in the good old September 2023, before we were being terrorized by the orange tyrant. Good times, better times. I have some foil here that I made from Planner Choco. Fun fact, if you have the ability to make foil, I know that with everything going on in the world, especially with the orange tyrant, it is very hard to get stuff from planner shops that are outside of the United States. So you can reach out to said shops. Planner Choco does provide the digitals of their foil, which is how I have it. I have quite a few things that I need to go ahead and print and cut for other spreads, but this is for this spread, obviously. I use this like matte bronze foil that I have. I don't think it's technically called matte bronze. The label is not on it anymore. Also, I probably need to buy some more foil. I bet you the prices, because of the orange tyrant, at the tariffs, I bet you they are a little bit higher now, but let's kind of move it along. I am incorporating actual pictures into some of these spreads. I want to start doing that, and we'll be doing that for this spread, of course, because the girls are so adorable, and I tried to pick pictures where the coloring kind of fit into the colors of this spread. So that's what we did here. And so yeah, I have this foil that's fall themed. We love a good fall spread. I'm obsessed with fall. I'm so ready for fall. Currently about to move in a month. Excited to have fall in a new house. I'm gonna have my fall stuff ready to be put out. And last year with having school and everything still, and trying to plan the wedding, and when we moved, I really didn't have much time to do much fall stuff, but we're gonna go all out and have all of our stuff out this year, so I guess we'll try. It's a little stressful to be moving again a year later, and I'm just trying to mentally prepare for it, because we'll probably move again a year after, depending on the economy and whatnot. We want to own a house one day, but we're just trying to see where do we want to do that. Also, I have pups, as you can see, and I have my office door open right now. I feel like I can hear one doing stuff behind me right now. So if you guys can hear that, I really apologize. All I can really hear right now is just my fan in the background, and I'm really sorry if it's annoying. I'll do my best to kind of edit it. Today it is currently 81. It's August 23rd, and we got Cookie and Cupcake on September 22nd back in 2023. So anyways, this week was a lot of craziness, but fun. I really, just enjoy these kinds of memories and it was such a crazy time. Like, I'm exhausted thinking about it and like, how did I survive it? I obviously did somehow. But yeah, if you didn't quite see, we have some foil overlays, which are also from planner Cupcake, I want to say. I can't quite remember. And then I also made some that just had said Cookie and Cupcake established 2023. If you guys are not familiar with my dogs and you don't follow me on Instagram, well, Cookie's my dog, Cupcake is my mom's, and then we have Cannoli, me and my husband. And Cannoli's been my dog for 11 years. He's 11 years old. Got him when I was 18, and I was a senior in high school. My mom got him for me. There was like a breeder of like teacup Yorkies and Yorkie Poos and all of those cutesy little dogs. And we would check every single Friday because the new puppies like litter would be online like every Friday. And I was in my senior year of high school, and I feel like I've told this story before, but if it doesn't hurt to refresh and talk about that while the base is going on. But my senior year of high school, my high school was how do you say, like, block scheduled, so like every other day was like 2, 4, 6 period, and then like 2, 4, 6, 8 maybe, I think. And I feel like the fourth period was like not an actual period, like third and fourth period, they kind of like went on and off. And then there'd be like 1, 3, 5, 7, I think, yeah, something like that. And then third and fourth would just be like, you would go back to one of your periods. Like, so say like I had physics or something like that. I think I did send the link for him while I was in my like, you would go like back and forth, third and fourth, like you would spend like 45 minutes going to one of your classes, and then the other. It was kind of like that. It was 10 years ago. Sorry if I'm not remembering it perfectly. But anyways, it wasn't like serious. It was kind of like study hall. And I had a MacBook that my mom got me early for graduation, because I used to get these cheap little like laptops that had touchscreens, and they had broken in the same place twice. And since I was like graduating, my mommy, the best mom in the entire world, she had gotten me a MacBook. And so that's how I remember this so vividly, like asking her, sorry, someone's trying to call me, asking her about getting the puppy that is Cannoli. And so I had said to her, I said, I sent her the link. I didn't even really put much thought into it. I just thought he was like super cute. I was like, Mommy, I want him. And I had worked while I was in high school, my senior year of high school. I worked, I think I want to say, starting around spring break or right before spring break, or started around like February, and we got Cannoli like spring break, April. So I had worked at a gelato shop, and it was like right across the street, in my local like town center where I grew up. We had a condo that was like super close to this town center, so I was able to walk to and fro work. And I had gone to work. It was a Saturday. I had showed my mom like maybe like a Thursday or a Friday. I was like, Mommy, I want him. And I played soccer also while I was in high school. So my senior year of high school, like just recreational soccer for like the local league, not at my high school. Unfortunately, I didn't make it freshman year, and any type of rejection makes me, there is a dog going off. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. Like I said, I have to keep the doors to my office open, and a screaming little Cupcake is screaming in the background. She does not, and she's going again. She does not like our apartment because the walls are super thin. She's downstairs with Chris. We have a 2-level apartment, and she's downstairs there with him, and the walls are super thin, and like they can hear everything, and so they can hear like the neighbors opening the door and opening their blinds and everything, and they're losing their minds. I am super excited to at least move away, and we're most likely looking at renting a house, so hopefully not having to share walls with people. So that's what's going on. But anyways, I had gone to work when we got Cannoli, when I was in my senior year of high school, and I had gotten dropped off, but I think I had to walk home because my mom was like, I'm not home yet, she was like out. I was like, that's fine. I liked kind of like walking to and from work. It gave me like a sense of independence. It was literally like less than 5 minutes. So yeah, I had worked at a gelato shop, and was like, okay, I had a soccer game. I think I got off work at like 3. My game was like sometime like 4:05, 4:30 or something, which was a later game. Most of my games were pretty early in the morning. And my job was really flexible back then for, for that. So I, worked until like 2 or 3, got home, and I was like, Mommy, like she was still running late. I was like, Mommy, my game is starting soon. And it was like not super close. It was, I want to say like 15 to 20 minutes away. And so I was like, because some of them were like less than 10 minutes away, but this one was not. And so I was like running around getting ready, and my mom was like, China, I have someone who wants to meet you. And I was literally in my like sports bra and shorts in the bathroom. Like I was changing in the bathroom. I don't know if I was like taking a shower. I don't know why, instead of changing in my bedroom. But I was like, okay, like give me a second. She's like, someone wants to meet you. And I came out, and it was my beautiful cannoli boy, my little baby. And he was sitting so cutely on the, like in front of our couch at our old condo. And, like I had said maybe 2 weeks before we had gotten him, not 2 weeks, maybe 2 months, I had looked up like dog names that were desserts, and I saw the name cannoli, and I was like, oh, whenever I get a dog, I'm gonna name them cannoli. And that was how he ended up being cannoli. So yeah, I kind of manifested him, I guess, and told my mommy, like, I want him, and then she got him for me. And she really did, because she was the one having to take care of him and raise him. Cookie's our first dog that I've ever had to completely raise, like, as a child. And, it was really stressful. I have so much, like, appreciation for my mom, especially because I was graduating high school, so not the most difficult, but kind of like, I've seen the prices of raising a puppy. I have not seen the prices of raising a child, but, having a graduating high school senior and being like, here's your dog. And at the time we knew, like, I was going to be going to community college, because I went to community college first for 2 years, and then I transferred, and then I took another, almost 8 years, 8.5 almost years to finish my undergrad, but it's finally done, thank goodness. You girls got a bachelor's, so yeah, that was the story of getting cannoli. You guys will hear the story of getting Cookie shortly. Let me know how you guys feel about bases, and like, do you prefer for me to talk about the stickers and where they're from? If I didn't say it already, I think I didn't. The kit is from CaressPress. It was an older kit. Very glad that we no longer have those like icons on the little things anymore. I'm glad that happened in the planner community. But yeah, that is really all I have to say about the base. Yeah, I feel like I really don't watch Plan With Me that often anymore. I feel like people are kind of falling off from them. So if you guys are not interested in these, I'll kind of just keep doing them for the sake of my own memories. Like, I was talking to my husband yesterday in the car, and this is not tea nor shade, but I was just like, oh, like, I feel like some people can be so convincing when it comes to like their version of what they think is true or what happened. And my husband was like, yeah, I agree. And he's like, obviously saying me, but I'm like, I literally write down everything that I do. And so I'm like, I've always had a really good memory, even as a child. So that's why I'm like, I at least have that now to back it up. Like, people during like the Supreme Court, what's it called? Like, confirmation for Brett Kavanaugh, they had been talking about his planner, and I remember like him being like, it wasn't in my planner, or it wasn't in my agenda. And I remember the planner community just kind of like making memes. I don't know if that's considered inappropriate anymore, but because it was obviously about essay. But yeah, I remember back then. So here we are with the base practically almost done. We have here doing the deco. Doing the deco can get pretty hard. I feel like kits are not, whenever there's a reformat or something, it's not the easiest to go through this. Sorry for yawning. I'm a little tired. I woke up at like 6 today, and then I had to take care of 3 crazy dogs. My mom, we're watching her dog right now, and excuse me, sorry for sipping. I'm taking a sip of my witch's brew Alani, which I'm obsessed with. But yeah, had to take care of those dogs. I walked them for like almost a mile before I went to workout class. Did workout, tread class for like 50 minutes. Ended up with like 3.75 miles today. 40 something overall. Way over 40, so I'm just a little tired, but trying to rally through and finish up this plan with me. I want to get my 2023 spreads done, so I might plan some more pretty soon, and you'll see some new stuff soon. And we're about to get into the day by day, I'm pretty sure, and that way I don't have to keep yapping and rambling about stuff that's not really pertaining to this plan with me that you guys don't care about. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the day by day. So, starting off with Monday, well, I guess we'll start off with the fact that I'm taking a while to get these out of my planner. As you guys can see, stuff is filling up fast, but I had pre-pulled my stickers, as I showed you in the intro. But let's go ahead and let me grab my notebook. Ugh. Because sometimes I have stuff that I wrote down that I didn't quite get to mark on Monday. I had overslept. I work from home though, it's not a huge thing, but I usually prefer to work early, so it can be a little bit annoying. And then I marked work. That laptop sticker is from Papershire. The work script is like one I traced because I like that font or the hand lettering. I don't know who was the hand letterer for SPC's scripts, but I just traced it and made my own for work. And then I had a meeting, which I did not get to mark. I just kind of like this week, especially because of the fun foil, I kind of omitted like marking things with little things, especially because the little things themselves were not the best per se. So yeah, and then I marked being annoyed AF. Probably work. Work really can be very annoying. And then I had a lecture. This is when I was like retaking a class for the 4th time. It was so hard. And then I had to do a lab. And I don't remember, this just goes to show like how your brain kind of drops everything out of your memories, because I don't remember the lab format there. Like I feel like there were things I had to do at home. I don't remember labs. Like I thought we had to do them, like 4 of them. I don't remember. Took that class 4 times. It changed the last time I took it, so like honestly I don't remember. But then let me see, and then I came home and played Dreamlight Valley, and then I had folded clothes. My husband, he just was upstairs in my office with me, and he was looking at my spread, and he's like, we should get you back into Dreamlight Valley. And I'm just like, it's kind of like this year we've been playing a lot of story games. We've played Sackboy, we've played It Takes Two, we've played Luigi's Mansion, and so like it would be kind of boring to do like Dreamlight Valley again. It's very Sims-ish, and like it's fun at first, but it can be pretty boring. But we'll see. So moving on to Tuesday. Marked work once again. I think most of my character stickers are from Papershire, like all my doodles and everything, because like I kind of love to pick like for a spread to use like one particular shop because of the art style looks so similar. So I marked work, and then doing dishes and laundry. Could have just made it all like chores, but whatever. I had a meeting, and then marked playing Dreamlight Valley. Had to cook dinner. Took a nap. Funny enough how talking about napping is making me yawn. I'm really sorry for that. And then I took notes / studied, and then did some more chores. I honestly don't really recall too much. On to Wednesday. Mark chores again. didn't have much time for that once we had a puppy. And then started work. Sometimes in the morning, like, I'll load and unload the dishwasher before I start work, especially if you're like trying to make stuff for breakfast, you know? And then started work and then had a meeting. I have so many meetings. It's honestly a bit exhausting. I mean, I don't have like crazy amount of meetings like my mom, but I hate almost every single meeting. I don't know if anybody enjoys them. And then I marked being anxious AF. What about? I don't know. And then I had cooked, and I don't think I marked it, but we watched Only Murders in the Building, which I really enjoy. Like, especially the first season is really fun if you've never watched it. And then had to take notes and study because, you know, school life. And then I marked watching Halloween Baking Championship, which I love. Like, whenever it comes back, I'm like, Mommy, look, it's back on. I love Halloween Baking Championship. So on to Thursday, I was up early and I had an upset tummy. And then I marked work, and I also had a meeting, marked being stressed. And then I had gotten gas, and I marked picking up food, McDonald's and Raising Cane's. I feel like I got a McFlurry and fries maybe from McDonald's, and then the chicken tenders from Raising Cane's. I can't remember. And then, yeah, because it was 2 years ago. Of course you can't remember. And then I marked Dreamlight Valley. I don't know if I marked chores. So yeah, I'm kind of moving too fast for myself, but that little paper shire sticker, I had trimmed it, but it's like a little vanilla toilet holding the toilet paper and like kind of crying, and it's really funny. So I use that for upset tummy. On to Friday. This was the day that we got the girl. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. So leading up to this week, like, I knew my mom was gonna try to get a puppy. And it was between Cupcake and a different puppy that was like a micro golden doodle. And I had said, oh, like, Cupcake's cuter, like, get Cupcake. So we knew Friday, like, my mom was like, I'm gonna go get a puppy. And so the girls are from Pennsylvania. That's where we went to go get them. Canoli's from Virginia, like me. So yeah, my mom, she was texting me like Friday morning, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna like request like a half day or so, or like the rest of the day off of work, or like tell my boss like, I'm sick, I have to go. And so I did that because I wanted to go with my mom, and my grandma wanted to come as well. So before I could get to my mom, I had to take Canoli with us because I knew we would be at least driving. He didn't come with us to go get the girls. He stayed at my mom's house because he used to live with my mom, like, on and off between like our houses. So I told my boss, I was like, I don't feel good, I gotta sign off. And so I did that, and, you know, had to go pick up my grandma. And I had to clean out our trunk for some reason. I don't remember what exactly. And then picked up my grandma and got Taco Bell on the way to my mom's house. And then once we got to my mom's, it was like, okay, let's drive to Pennsylvania. They're like Amish dogs, Amish country. And so we went, and at the end of this video, I have the clip of my crazy little babies just screaming as we pulled up. They had been put in this little like octagon kind of crate that was like open, and they were just all there, and they were so cute. And they're like, do you want to hold one? So like, I had one. They're all the girls. My mom had Cupcake, Chris had Cookie. I had one of their sisters. And, you know, me and my husband, we go in, it was like a little farm barn area, and we're over there, and my mom, she gets Cupcake, she goes to the car, she's like, I'll leave you guys to have this discussion. And my mom and my grandma are like in the car talking about, I know that Chris is gonna get that white one, and that's Cookie. And yep, we were agreeing to do that impulsively, and so that's what happened. We got Cookie impulsively, and obviously we had to go to PetSmart then to go get crates and you know, all the things. Their harnesses could barely fit them. Like an extra small harness did not really fit them, so that was kind of hard. I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember how much they weighed. When we first got them, I would definitely say under like 6 or 7 pounds. So yeah, we had a long drive then back from Pennsylvania to Maryland, and it was like 2.5 hours. I drove both times, kind of exhausted, just thinking about it. And we had gone to the PetSmart, went to a different PetSmart when, oh, also since we were in like Amish country, we saw like a person going to PetSmart with a horse. That was really funny. And on the way back, got Chick-fil-A. I didn't mark this. And then the girls met Cannoli, and it was so cute and exciting. At first he was like into them, and then they kind of like ganged up on him, and he was actually like, no, get the hell away from me. It was so funny. And then we had to drive home so late. It was such a rough night. We tried to create Cookie her first night, and like she was fine for like an hour or two, and then she just started screaming. And then we would like rotate, and then eventually I just took her out of there, and I like laid on the couch with her and made her lay on top of me, or like lay between me and the couch, and then she just slept. But did not get great sleep, so that's why I said rough night. And then on Saturday, being tired AF, because I was, and then it was time to go to Home Goods and look for, you know, dog things. And I had gotten gas and gone to Target, and then also went to Costco. I don't remember what for. Went to pick up food at Panda Express, and also had gone to Sonic to get a drink. Chris was home alone with the crazies, and then I also went to Trader Joe's, maybe for fall stuff, I don't know. Came home, decided to bathe Cookie, because she had like caked on a little puppy poop on her, and it was just kind of gross, and so she was also a little stinky. So bathe Cookie. I don't remember having to do that with Cannoli, like the difference between little Amish dog breeder people versus where Cannoli came from was very reputable. So then after bathing Cookie, I took a nap, and then I had to do some homework, played Dreamlight Valley, and then cooked. I feel like we had made grilled cheese. I think that's probably why I went to Trader Joe's, to get the stuff to make the grilled cheese, because I like the Gouda. I don't know. I also like the Gouda from Wegmans. But we make smoked Gouda, grilled cheese, and then make tomato soup, which is really yummy in the fall, and then, or even in the winter. And then moving on to Sunday, I slept in. Don't know how we did that. And then went to First Watch for pickup. I just got it to go, probably, with the dogs in the car with us. And then my friend came over. There's a dog trying to bark. I don't know if you guys can hear her. And met Cookie and Cannoli, and, well, my friend had already met Cannoli, and, you know, gave Cookie a toy, which was so sweet. And Cookie loved my friend, like, right away. And then we went over to my grandma's house. I was just telling my husband, I'm so mad at this, that, you know, they insisted upon, like, my cousin had her birthday, like, I think the week or 2 weeks before, and, like, because of stuff like people being out of town and stuff, they like insisted to have it this day, and I was just like, I don't care about your birthday, like, right now, like, I love you, but I have a puppy and I'm in school. I impulse got a puppy, so I'm just like, I don't care about your birthday, sorry. Like, I was exhausted. But anyways, I'd gone over to my grandma's house, and my cousins had come over, and then we left them with my grandma, all the dogs. I don't remember if I took Cannoli, I think I did. And went to a place for my cousin's birthday, like a wine tapas place. And then went back to my grandma's house and had cake. I don't remember what type of cake, where it was from, whatever. Then I went home, and then I had folded clothes, and I was tired AF. And I think this night we ordered a pen for Cookie, and that ended up being her, like, a little octagon pen, like for UFC fighting, that's mesh. That ended up being her, like, crate for several months, and that was the way that we trained her until she eventually learned how to rip out of it when she got adult teeth and her baby teeth fell out. But yeah, that is this plan with me for the week that we got 2 crazy girls named Cookie and Cupcake. Love them so much. They have made our lives have so much fun, so much chaos as well. But yeah, you guys will see me in the outro. Thank you guys for watching. Hi besties. We are done with this plan with me. I just spent about 45 minutes almost doing it. It's currently 9:04 and September 2023 planner spreads are for the most part officially done. I forgot I need to put the highlight of the week there. But yeah, we are pretty much donezo. Moving on to October. Don't think I'm going to be filming anything for October or November. It just really wasn't super significant. Like, yes, Cookie had her first vet appointment, and, you know, it was my birthday, but it wasn't like crazy celebrations. I'd rather kind of just plan off camera, listen to my true crime podcast, or watch something on my computer, and, you know, have that freedom to do those spreads in that manner. So yeah, that's probably gonna be, this is like one of the last few plan with me's for 2023 memories. The last one I'm definitely gonna be doing is the 2 weeks. It's kind of like, it wasn't 2 full weeks, but over, you know, 1 week into the other. We had gone to Disney in 2023, and then we also went in 2024 and got married. Those would be memory videos I'm gonna be doing. But anyways, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please remember to like and comment and subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications for any time I post, which is not consistent, but we're working on it. We're trying. We're doing our best, but we also are moving in like a month and a half. If you're watching this later, I'm probably already moved. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Oh my gosh. They're so tiny. Oh my god. They're so tiny.